Hi everybody, welcome to Cooking with Karen. Today we're going to make, I have a batter that I like to cut up vegetables and fry, use this batter to fry things in. I use this batter for my gardoons, mushrooms, I like cilantro patties, any kind of vegetable. But anyways, today I'm going to do the cilantro and I'm also going to do mushrooms. First of all, we're going to need milk and cheese, salt and pepper, garlic powder, parsley, eggs. I cut up some mushrooms, cilantro. Cilantro is an herb and it's really strong, but I'll tell you what, I make a patty, almost like a pancake, and it is so good. A lot of Spanish foods use the cilantro, and I like to do that cilantro patties, and I like to put a green salsa over it, but today I'm just going to do the patty. Okay, then I have onions, baking powder, some flour, and I said salt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish cutting up the cilantro. What I do with this is I take these leaves off, pull them off, and then I rinse them, I wash them, because they're kind of, it's like a weed, so there's sand and crap in there, so I always like to clean them off. Okay, so I'm gonna get this around and I'll come back and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so we're back. All right, so we're gonna put this batter together and then we're gonna cook it up, okay? First thing I'm gonna do is the cilantro patties. Anyways, I'm going to add a cup of flour. I'm going to add an egg. I've already cracked it. I always crack into a bowl so I can see what the egg looks like. Okay, I'm going to use a teaspoon of salt. I thought I had everything out. Okay, teaspoon of salt, here goes. Here's a teaspoon of salt. Need a teaspoon of baking powder. And I just throw it all in. Teaspoon of garlic powder. I usually do a little more than that, so I always do a teaspoon, maybe a little more. Okay, I'm gonna put a little parsley in. Even though it's cilantro, I'm still gonna put some. I could do maybe a teaspoon, a pinch for me. Okay, and then you're gonna need half a cup of water. Okay, and then you're gonna need half a cup of milk. So I'm gonna put, and you can use any milk. I use whole milk, but you don't need to in this. Okay, so you're gonna have a total of 1 cup of liquid. Okay. Put some pepper in, and if you don't want pepper in it, don't put it in. If you don't want parsley, don't put parsley in. I like the parsley. I did already put the salt in, so I don't need to put any more in. I usually put about a 1/4 cup or more of cheese, and you can use any kind of cheese with the cilantro patties. I sometimes use Cody sharp cheddar. It depends on what you feel like putting in. I've done provolone and put a little cheese in there. Okay, and I chopped up an onion, and we'll put that in. Okay. All right. Now we just stir it up. All it is batter. It's like a pancake batter. It actually is a pancake batter without the garlic. an onion. And that's it. And the more it sits, the thicker it's going to get because of the baking powder. Baking powder is going to make them puffy. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to add the cilantro to this. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to add the cilantro. I chopped up 2 bunches. Okay, and then I'm just going to stir it all up. And it looks like a glob of green stuff. All right, you're going, oh man, Karen, what are you getting into now? Well, I'm gonna tell you what, you taste one of these, you're gonna go nuts over it. That's what it looks like. Okay, I hope you can see it well. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna come right back. I'm going to whip up the other batter real quick, same batter. And I'm gonna meet you back at the stove, okay? The other one that I'm gonna make is with the mushrooms. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I'm heating up my oil. I use canola oil, okay? You can, I guess you can use vegetable oil, you know, olive oil. The only trouble with olive oil is you can't put it real warm or real hot. So, and I like to quick, you know, kind of not cook them quick, but at a higher temperature. So I check my oil with a toothpick. I put it down into the oil, and I set it to the pan. And if you see bubbles, your oil's hot enough. Okay, let's see. I think it's hot enough. Let me flip that guy around. Well, it says it's hot enough. Okay, there's a story behind this cilantro patties. Never had it in my life. And the girlfriend of mine, her mother, she's from Mexico. And she made these for me one time. And I'll tell you what, oh, it looked like one of my favorites now. But I don't do it the way she does it. She does it with just flour and milk, or flour and egg, and I do mine more pancake style where it's puffier. So, but this is it's her fault. So thank you, Lupita. Okay, so all I do is I put them in. I just use a regular, like, it's like a serving spoon size, maybe a little over a tablespoon. And I just put them in like you would a fritter or anything. Okay. And then I don't think I'd overstuff the pan. I just put a few in at a time. Okay. See what they look like. I let them do their business. Oh, and they're crunchy. They're really good. Like I said, I like them. Lupita showed me how to do green salsa, Mexican green salsa, and oh man, it's crazy good. But I like these, just eating them just like, you know, just like they are. Wait for them to brown, and then start flipping. Look how puffy they get. I should have probably waited on that one. These I gotta wait for a few more minutes. Another minute or so. And then what I do is, once I take them off, I put them on a cooling rack. Let's see if I can show you. I just stick them on a rack and let them drain. I did this one, and what I'll do is, while I'll finish this, and then I'll start the mushroom one and show you how I do those. You really need to try it. It's really, I wouldn't steer you wrong. This is like really good. These are really good. I'll flip these guys over. It's almost like it's like a fritter. You know, like when I make corn fritters, I don't use the same batter, but I use a sweeter batter. I add sugar to mine. But it's basically like that if you like corn fritters. So let me see. Yeah, they're about done. These two are. Okay, so I have the one that I made with mushrooms. See how it thickens up? Well, that's that baking powder doing its job there. Okay, and I did it the same exact way as I did these cilantro patties. And like I said, I can put whatever I want in it. If you like broccoli, put broccoli in it. Steam the broccoli first till it's almost done, and then do it. You know, you could do anything. I've done green beans, and like I said, this recipe here is the one I use for my gardoons, but I use it for everything, every vegetable that I like. Okay, these two guys are ready to go in here. So it gives me a little room in the pan to put a couple mushroom ones in. And then I'm going to leave you, finish frying them up, and then I'll come back and see what they all look like. Okay, so you gotta like mushrooms to like this one. My family likes mushrooms. Well, at least most of them do. And these aren't canned mushrooms. These are fresh mushrooms. Okay? So I'll let them cook. I'm going to do them the same exact way as I'm doing the cilantro patties, okay? So I'm going to leave you here, and I'll come back in a little bit. I have a lot to fry here, so I'll catch you in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. I'm all done frying up these fritters. I have the cilantro patty and the mushroom. And like I said, if you want a dipping sauce or whatever, some green salsa, yeah, or a red salsa for the cilantro patties. I like to eat them plain, but you know, whatever floats your boat. And then I have the mushroom one. And if you want to make a marinara sauce or whatever you like on your deep fried veggies, your blue cheese or what do you call it? I don't know, ranch dressing, anything like that you could use. Okay, and the cilantro patty, you know, all it is see, it's just like it's a pancake, and it's filled with cilantro, onions, garlic, all that goody stuff. Okay, this one here is mushroom. Oh, this one is a good one. This one is, well, if you can see the mushrooms in there, I don't know if you can, but oh, and it's so good. It is really. It is crazy good. You really gotta try it. If you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, tell your friends, tell the world. Anyways, try the recipe, and don't forget I'm on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.